what is next for IT? Because AI is coming. AI is coming and AI is hitting everybody. What is the technology the college students should be prepared for?
So nowadays, in the industry where I am working, so
Hmm.
DevOps. So now
Okay.
the people need who can support as well as who can do the coding.
Okay.
So this is like very famous thing nowadays.
Hmm.
So if anybody like good in coding, as
Hmm.
I said, so should go and do a training on to the support side as well.
Okay.
So which in total will become DevOps. So
Okay.
DevOps means who can do the development as well as who can do the operations work as well.
Okay. So DevOps is something which is in demand, somebody who can do the coding and somebody who can do the operational task as well. Not only somebody who will do the coding and rest I leave up to the next team, but the companies are looking for somebody who can create the code, who can do the coding, and as well as they can take care of the operational aspect, the support function. Hi guys, I'm Shailendra and I'm back again with an exclusive interview. So since you guys have been demanding a lot that we should have somebody from IT, information technology, somebody who should be able to share massive experience and how to start the career post BTech. So for you today we have Keshav Sharma. So Keshav has been working with IT companies from almost last 15 years. Correct me, Keshav, if I'm wrong. So he has been working approximately 15 years now and have massive experience into information technology. He is somebody who's like you. He's somebody who studied after BTech, struggled to find the job, but today he's settled in IT organizations. So over to my guest Keshav. प्लीज कुछ बताइए बीटेक स्टूडेंट्स को, हमारे व्यूअर्स को कुछ अपने बारे में.
Thank you, Shailendra. Thanks for inviting me onto this call, and thanks for giving me a platform from where I can help others to find a job. Thank you so much for that.
When I look at your profile today, you are a working professional, have approximately 15 years of experience working with one of the best organizations, and spent I think almost 8-9 years in Navy site. So how this entire journey has been, Keshav, for you?
So, as you said, it was a complete roller coaster for me. So, after passing the BTech, uh,
Hmm.
so it's like everybody wants a job.
Hmm.
So, and everybody who is doing BTech don't get a job like from campus placement, you can say
True,
that.
true.
But yeah, but some of the lucky students they get job through campus
Hmm.
placement. So I am saying them lucky because I know how difficult it is to find a job when you like pass out the BTech, you
Hmm.
move out the gate of the college. So it is a real challenge, and this
Okay.
tells us like how we can face all those difficulties,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
so it's like it will give you a experience,
Okay.
complete experience.
Okay.
So so I was searching job after pass out, so I was searching job,
Hmm.
so through naukri.com, through monster.com, I kind of
And I'll
registered
be
myself on
and I'll be
different
very honest. And I'll be very honest. You did not get anything from Naukri.com and Monster.
so yeah, as like others.
Hmm.
So even I was updating my resume
Hmm.
on those
All
all
the portals, all the available job
portals.
portals. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, but I was not getting calls because everybody was asking that they need professionals, they need experienced
Hmm.
professionals,
Okay.
they need experience in a particular field. So everybody was asking about
Hmm.
the experience,
Okay.
on-job experience.
Hmm.
So it was becoming difficult for me. So it is very important. So it's not like that. As soon as you pass out your
Hmm.
BTech and you go in the market and you get a job
Okay.
of good package, or you get
Hmm.
a job which satisfies you.
That doesn't
So
happen with
it is
that happens only with the lucky people, the lucky slot, those who get the campus
exactly
placement.
right.
And you have not been lucky in that
Right.
case. So how did this entire transition how did this entire transition happen? So I understand that you worked with two organizations before working with Navy site. So how this entire transition happened? Were you strong enough? Were you in this situation post completing your graduation? I think DITM, the charge, the fees for BTech, if I'm not wrong, I'm not sure. I'm just guessing on this. The approximate amount for BTech is approximately 5 lakh rupees. Approximately. I'm not sure though. Is approximately 5 lakh rupees. So were you and your parents were in that situation that you will complete your BTech and post BTech that you will not find job for some time, and then you end up working with company like Weblink, which you don't even consider as an experience on paper. Rather, you consider that as an exposure to the corporate world to understand how this entire thing works. Similarly with the Combata as well. So were you mentally in that state already that if I do not get the campus placement, I have to be ready with this sort of things, and I have to be mentally strong enough to face these sort of situations. Because the reason, Keshav, why I'm asking
Yeah.
this question, the reason why I'm asking this question, because this is a reality of half the population, those are in BTech, especially people those are into colleges. BTech, whether you are doing IT, whether you are into CS or electrical or mechanical, whatever you're doing, this is a situation with half of the population that they don't get the campus placements. And I think that is the reason why we exist. We would like to give them the right direction that how you really kick off your career by connecting with experts like you and sharing their experiences and learnings. So again, this question is for people, for the college students, that were you mentally strong enough, or do they need to be mentally strong enough if they do not get the campus placement post doing their BTech? How did you manage that, and what is your opinion, what is your suggestion for the college students on this?
Sure. So so as I also belong from a middle class family,
Hmm,
and it's a mentality of every middle class family that as soon as you complete your studies, go
hmm,
and do job. If
right.
you are not doing job, which means like your studies are not useful, or it's like now you are a burden on your family.
Hmm,
So these kind of situation does happens. So it was like same was happening with me as well.
okay.
So rather than sitting at home and
Hmm,
waiting for a right time to come, I
hmm,
thought let's go out and let's
do
find
something.
at least something.
Hmm,
Let's find out something.
okay.
Uh, so it's like it is easy to find a job once you are like in an industry,
Hmm,
or you already know the
hmm,
corporate culture.
hmm,
So it is easy to find a job
okay.
if once you are already in the industry.
Hmm,
But if you're sitting at home and searching jobs and like waiting for a right time to come, so it will become difficult for you after some time.
okay.
And even it will become difficult for you to to give a proper justification to the companies as well, like why you were sitting at home.
I understand. So is this something that you recommend to people those are in college and do not get the campus placements? That it's okay that if you do not get the job in your domain, you should at least move out and try and do something else. Maybe explore the entire world. Maybe if not IT, maybe get into some tech support and do something.
Right,
If
right.
not coding, maybe probably get into the Google Analytics or maybe SEO or maybe Google AdWords.
Right. So like once you'll become the professional, once you
Hmm,
know the corporate culture, it will become easy for you to go and sell yourself.
okay.
So the most important thing is to know how to sell yourself.
Okay.
So once you are sitting in an industry, you know
Hmm,
the corporate culture, you know how to sell yourself, and you already have a technical background
hmm,
from your BTech studies.
okay.
So it will become easy for you to sell yourself.
Hmm,
So once you have experience, So you can go ahead, you can like talk to HRs, you can
Hmm.
talk to technical recruiters.
Hmm.
So it will become easy for you. But if you think like sitting at a home and like doing the studies only will help
Hmm.
you, so yeah, that can help you, but that won't give you 100% guarantee. But once you'll have exposure of the industry,
Okay.
then it will definitely help you.
Great, great. So all the people, those are watching this video right now. So for you, the learning from somebody who is in industry from last 15 years already, that in case if you do not have a job, it's okay that you don't have a job in your core domain or in your own function. Explore the world. Do something that can help you, that can help you gain your knowledge, increase your knowledge, maybe get your hands on something or the other, and learn new things, because that is something which will help you to sell yourself to the technical recruiters. Great response, Keshav. Thank you so much. So understanding your profile, that now you are with one of the largest organizations who's into software sales and a lot of things, though we would not talk about the current organization, but would definitely want to understand, I'm sure that even when you were doing BTech, when you were in BTech, uh, a lot of BTech students, they have this dream that I want to get into the software development, or maybe I want to get into the coding. How did you tackle this situation, or did you did you make up your mind that if not coding or if not software development, then maybe the kind of support function that you are into, or maybe the kind of current job you are doing, because that's not coding as far as I know, basis the profile on LinkedIn and the other job boards. So how did you manage this? Were you in that state again? Or what do you recommend to
So,
people? Or I would rather, I'm sorry to interrupt you, I would rather change this question in this way, that what would you recommend to people, those, what would you recommend to the kids, those are in college, if they want to become a software developer and they don't get a job as a software developer? What is your recommendation for them?
so on to this, I want to say that always be ready for the second plan. So you always should have the second plan ready. If in case the first plan is not working, then you should have the second plan. Like if not coding, then what it is?
Okay.
Because you need to understand the market is changing very fast. So it's like so getting a job in coding, sometimes it is easy, but as you
Hmm.
know, we are moving into AI now, artificial intelligence. So
Hmm.
for that, like now one developer can do a job for a complete company
True,
because we
true,
have AI.
true.
So you should have a second plan ready. If not like coding,
Hmm.
then support. Not support, then maybe if you have interested in
Hmm.
government jobs, maybe in different field. So I would say make yourself ready
Hmm.
for the market,
Okay. Okay.
and keep doing the certifications as well, because in the end those certification does count. For
True.
example, like you already have a you are already a Python
Hmm.
certified engineer,
Hmm.
uh, but I would say make you should do a networking certification as well. uh,
Okay.
so that will give you if like you got a job in coding and you do have a networking certificate, so that won't help you there, but
Hmm.
that will give you a good exposure, like because you have to connect with different teams, you have to connect with different people
Hmm.
from the different fields.
Hmm.
So that will give you a good exposure at
True.
that point of time, that you already know networking. If somebody come to you and ask about the networking, so you already know.
Hmm. Hmm. Good. So, question, understanding again. So, I'm sure that you do the recruitment as well. You are in a leadership role now, where you have coached people, you have mentored them. Now, my question on this is that what is one, when any IT organization, for example, even for say your organization, your company, or the previous organization, when you used to hire people, what were the skill set that you were looking for or you used to look for? Because a lot of
So
what happens is, as a BTech student, I'm just doing what I've been asked to do. I study, and maybe if I'm lucky, if I'm in B grade college or A grade college, somebody from the industry will come and train me for some time. I'll be trained on presentation skills. I'll be trained on personality development and the interview skills as well. But how about the people? How about the kids? Those are in B, in maybe in C grade college and D grade college. They have to prepare themselves. So this question is for them. How do you prepare yourself for the interviews? So to ensure that you have something in your hand, you get something in your hand.
so for that, I would say there are different institutes. There are different training forums
Mm.
available. So they should get themselves ready. I know.
Okay.
I mean, this is going to cost them, but
Mm.
they need to understand this cost will give them a great exposure,
Okay. Okay.
which will help them to get a job, which will help them to earn money,
Mm.
which will help them for their future as well.
Okay. Any specific skill set that you used to look for when you used to hire people in your last organization?
So nowadays, like everybody is asking for multi-talented engineers. So
Okay.
nobody needs, if I'd say networking, so nobody needs networking engineer. If I'd say Windows, nobody needs just a Windows engineer. So
Okay.
same way, if I say what I was looking is the one who can present himself,
Okay.
the one who know the technology,
Hmm.
the one who can like handle all the situations like single-handedly. I mean, if I say this person is in the shift and he's like working engineer as of
Hmm.
now,
Hmm.
so he can handle all the situations, not
Okay.
just like doing their normal routine work,
Hmm.
but like doing the escalations management as well. So even from the first step as well, everybody should have to be ready
Okay.
for handling all the responsibilities.
Okay. So for a BTech graduate, what do you recommend that if they're looking for a job, how would one that in case they do not get the exposure to the trainings, they should go ahead and join some institutes which can train them and probably get them exposure to the corporate world. If that doesn't happen, is there anything else that you would like to recommend them? Because I don't have money. My parents have already invested maybe 5 lakh 6 lakh rupees on me. Is there anything that you would like to recommend, that maybe you watch Google videos, maybe YouTube videos, and prepare yourself by watching those interview preparation skills, or maybe you got to prepare yourself for the aptitude test, or maybe or also on the personality development, because when you pay for the interviews, a lot of recruiters they say that uh, the first look is everything that describes whether you'll be hired or not.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like, if you are from a middle class family, same as me,
Hmm.
so yeah, you can try on YouTube, you can search on Google, but frankly saying, half knowledge is always like hit you in the end.
True, true, and I think that's where a lot of
So
people are just putting the information there, which is just half knowledge. Maybe I think that's where we are different. We
right.
call the experts like you to share their experience and their knowledge, that how to kickstart their careers. Great, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Keshav. Keshav, just one another question on this. How's your overall journey, and what do you see? What is next for IT? Because AI is coming. AI is coming, and AI is hitting everybody. What is the technology the college students should be prepared for?
So nowadays, in the industry where I am working, so
Hmm.
DevOps. So
Okay.
now the people need who can support as well as who can do the coding.
Okay.
So this is like very famous thing nowadays.
Hmm.
So if anybody like good in coding, as
Hmm.
I said, so should go and do a training on to the support side as well.
Okay.
So which in total will become DevOps. So
Okay.
DevOps means who can do the development as well as who can do the operations work as well.
Okay. So DevOps is something which is in demand, somebody who can do the coding and somebody who can do the operational task as well. Not only somebody who will do the coding and rest I leave up to the next team, but the companies are looking for somebody who can create the code, who can do the coding, and as well as they can take care of the operational aspect, the support function. Great.
Right, right.
Great. Thank you so much, Keshav. Just last question I have for you. What is your recommendation for the college students, those will be appearing for the campus placements or the interviews post COVID?
So like work hard, prepare yourself before giving the interviews. So it's like go and search on YouTube's, Google's, and if you have like if you are belong from well-to-do family,
Hmm.
do the trainings as well, courses as well, and rest. I believe like by watching your videos as well, I can say that
Yeah.
they can be motivated and they can find out real stuff as well.
Great, great. Thank you so much, Keshav. Anything that you would like to recommend to a core fresher who does not get a job post BTech? What is your recommendation for them? Because if you get a campus placement, good to go. Your career is settled. But what if you don't get a job after campus placement? Anything that you would like to recommend to them?
So on to that part, I would say, as I said,
Hmm.
don't search job in coding only.
Hmm.
Go and search job in other fields as well.
Okay.
Support, support, calling,
Hmm.
because that will give you another type of exposure which
Okay.
will help you in selling yourself once you'll get a chance.
Great. Thank you so much, Keshav, for connecting with us and sharing your experience. It was lovely talking to you. And I'm pretty sure people, those who will watch this interview, they will know the insight. They'll get to know, what is next for them. DevOps is the next thing, when AI is hitting the market. So thank you so much, Keshav, for joining us. And we wish you a great day ahead.